Hello, you there?
What's up, man? Yeah, I'm here, bro. What's up, guys? I just realized for the past like 3 or 4 episodes, every single time it starts, you always open up a can of something, man.
Exactly. I have to.
I just clocked that now as well,
I have to.
because you'd always do that shit.
How-
But what's up, guys? Listen, this is a bit annoying because we've kind of put off recording this episode. I'm probably gonna upload this in like a couple hours. But pretty much because one decided to fucking have a card on like Wednesday night or something, and then Bellator 256 happened last night. So instead of waiting for that, because next week we have a whole other shit to talk about, we're just gonna get rid of all, like, talk about everything else pretty much today. But anyway, what's up, Sean? You good?
I'm good.
That's fucking
Bit
phenomenal,
tired.
man.
Not even too bad, but you know,
Yeah.
trying to record this podcast like
Oh,
three
bro.
times have been painful.
Oh, man, stop. We recorded 10 minutes yesterday, was it? I don't even remember.
I think it was on Wednesday.
But we tried to record an episode a day or two ago, I think, on because Discord wasn't working. This is what we used primarily. But we tried to use Discord and it wasn't working. So we went onto Zoom, but then there were a whole new array of problems. And then afterwards, we were kind of short on time. The mic stopped working. Someone's internet cut out.
Yeah.
I won't name any names,
Yes, sir.
but essentially, essentially, we record like 10 minutes of the last one, but I was like, bro, let's just do it like tomorrow. We're good. So today's tomorrow, and first things first, let's talk about the one championship card that happened
Again.
a couple of days ago. We're gonna kind of skim through it. Well, not skim through it, but
We're talking
we're
about it
gonna go
again.
through it a bit.
So the fights, the main ones was the DJ and the Eddie fight. The
Mm,
DJ one was okay. I don't even want to talk about it that much, but it was kind of funny if you watch it because this guy thought he could really just go in there and wrestle a guy. Like he kind of went in so fast, and I'm like he didn't. It wasn't very. It just seemed like you could see a bit of ring rust, maybe. You know, it was. He went in very fast to try and take him, and he got caught with an uppercut in the Mighty Mouse chin. Got dropped, and then he's on the ground. He got kneed in the head, and Aljamain Sterling goes, "This is why people shouldn't be allowed to get kneed in the skull. This is why." And then Piotr Jan was all like, "Very good finish, good job." And
but
such
Demetrius
continues.
Johnson recovered instantly, man.
Yeah, exactly. Demetrius Johnson is always just a
He's
good
a
guy.
class
He's a
act.
class act indeed. He's always just there. He wants to take part. He doesn't care if he
Yeah,
gets kneed in the face. He gets if he gets kicked in the dick and he gets knocked out, he'll take it. He'll take the loss.
yeah.
He's a
But
stand-up
the
guy.
ex- the exact opposite, Sean, could be said about the next fighter. Uh, I believe you pronounce it Yuri Lapicus. I'm not quite sure how you say it, but this guy, instead of standing up, he pretty much he gave Aljo a run for his money, and basically, he even got a mention on it. I'll put up the tweet now, but pretty much, he got a mention saying how, oh, you might be better than me in this acting thing, because this guy got hit in the side of the head and then pretended like he got shot 7 times. Oh, for real?
Yeah, sorry, I showed
Is he
something.
good now? Actually, that's the real question, man.
Yeah, apparently he's fine, but it's a
He's
weird one.
stable.
It's a weird one.
Wait, let me read up on this thing, because a couple of days have gone by. There might be...
It's a weird one, to be honest. He got lucky, some would say, but
let me just check his Twitter real quick. But what did you think of that stoppage, Sean?
I thought that he was hitting him a bit in the back of the head, But at the same time, he was
Mm.
hitting him in the ear a lot more than not, I felt. And like in most fights, that's kind of how it does be. That you can't just be thinking like, it's sometimes you just do get hit in the back of the head, especially in MMA.
Yeah.
Even though you're not meant to, it just does happen sometimes. But there was no like it wasn't like like Eddie was trying to do it, you know what I mean?
Mm.
And Eddie was actually being quite like controlled about it because he was looking at the referee the whole time being like he hit him and he goes, "Is this good? Is this punch good?" He was all actively like talking to the ref and I think Eddie will be fine. I think Eddie will get that shot. They'll get that title, that chance again because Eddie
Yeah.
currently for me is the one championship lightweight champ.
Eddie, it's kind of sad to see because he's 1-2 in one championship right now. It'd be interesting to see where he goes.
I mean, technically, but like,
Well,
if you count that as like a loss,
it's weird, man, because I don't know how this Yuri. Maybe this guy actually did feel. I don't know because I wasn't the one getting hit. He was on the floor. It was a bit of a scummy tactic, to be honest, to just turn your head, even though Eddie's in the dominant position. He's basically better than you, and the only way you have to win is by pretty much force him to disqualify himself. That's a bit scummy. But I don't
Yeah.
know. I didn't feel what he felt. He might have actually felt like shit, but I don't know, man. I wasn't there.
yeah,
So
that's kind of
it's
all I
a
really
weird
want to.
situation.
Yeah, that's kind of all I really want to say on the whole one championship fighting.
Yeah, but
But
essentially,
it's interesting, like to see
the card before that actually.
how it'll go.
Sorry for cutting you off, Sean. But the card before that was Bellator 255,
Yes,
and
sir.
pretty much this. Sean, I'm not gonna lie, it contains some sleepers, some absolute bangers.
Who predicted the main event finish to some extent? I said a pitbull. I said a pitbull submission victory, and what happened? First round submission.
Well, it wasn't the exact round, but it
Nah,
was a submission
yeah.
regardless.
I called the second, but he was in the first. So
You
it was
would have
the
won.
fir- it was
Yeah,
the
go on.
first time. It was the first time that guy got submitted as well.
You would have won a lot of people
Sanchez.
money if that was your bet of the week.
Yes, sir. If anyone went for the pitbull submission victory, you better be sending me some cash. I better be getting some cash in my Revolut or something.
Revolut. Do you have a Revolut?
I have a Revolut. Do you not? I have.
Yeah, obviously.
I'll be honest. I got Revolut because my auntie texted me, and she goes just over the Easter break. She texted me and goes, "Do you have Revolut, Sean?" So, in my head, I'm thinking potential money that to cash in a little bit. So, what I did was I instantly went to the app store, downloaded Revolut, got my passport, my ID, made the account perfect, attached my my bank account to it.
Yeah.
And what happens? I texted her back and I go, "As a matter of fact, I do." And then she goes, "Okay."
Isn't that it?
And then on Easter Sunday, I got sent 25 big ones.
Jeez. Okay.
But like initially, I thought it was all for nothing, but we came through at the end.
Man, that's actually weird you speak of Revolut because Anthony Joshua a couple of days ago actually announced a sponsorship with Revolut. Check it out. You know the way you could order a card, yeah?
Yeah.
The new glow in the dark AJ card right there. If it's for free, I'm ordering that bad boy, man. Even though I have no money in Revolut right now. I have an account though.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to the topic in hand. Bellator 255.
We're talking about
I tuned
Pitbull,
in.
but what about Usman Nurmagomedov?
Oh, I don't even want to talk about that yet, Sean.
Why not?
Because I was watching the fight, yeah. I was watching like the end of the prelims because it was on and I was up, so I was like, fuck it, why not? Sean, there was an absolute sleeper in here. Magomedov. The only man to, let's be real, the only man to give Peter Yan a loss, an actual like loss.
Aljamain Sterling,
It
do
was
you mean?
no, Aljamain doesn't count.
He's the greatest bantamweight of
Magomedov
all time, though.
beat Peter Yan. He lost against Peter Yan in 2016. A year later, they fought again, and he beat Yan in a unanimous decision. The first man to beat him, which was interesting. And yeah, he won this fight, and again, he got a submission in the second round. So maybe you called his fight, Sean. Maybe you called his fight because he got a
Maybe.
rear naked as well. It was an interesting fight, but apparently his opponent CJ Hamilton apparently came in on a week's notice or something. I'm not quite sure, but he was also cornered by Zabit, which is interesting.
Magomed Sharipov.
Yeah.
Sharipov.
Zabit Magomed Sharipov, the absolute goat, man, who we will talk about later in the episode. But right now, let's stick to this. So Magomed got a nice little finish. He's one rank away from James Gallagher, which is insane to me, to be honest with you, because I do not see James Gallagher beating Peter Yan. I'm gonna be real with you here.
I think James Gallagher would get slept by pretty much anyone in the top 5 of the UFC. I'm not even joking, because I think his stand-up is such ass.
This guy is a jiu-jitsu fighter.
His ground game is insane, but
Yeah.
compared to everyone else in that the top 5 of UFC, he's just gonna get slept. Because that's the thing about bantamweights nowadays, is because they're such a low weight class. Not many of them have knockout power,
Yeah.
but what they do is they have that volume. So you need to have a wide variety of skill sets. So you gotta be good on your feet. You gotta be good on the ground. You gotta be good in the clinch, submission, up against the cage. You can't have flaws, and that's why Piotr Yan is just. He's good everywhere. He's got decent ground game, which is what made the Aljo fight so interesting. Because if he could keep it on the feet, he was gonna defeat him. Sorry, I just left real quick the call, but if he could keep it on the feet, it was easy money. Game over. Because Aljo on the feet was not the same. So, that's kind of why Piotr Yan was so good and why he is so good, because his ground game is very good. But it's not as good as everybody else in the division, but he's got a nice variety. He's got a nice wide ability, just like Henry Cejudo, who was the former champ. And like TJ Dillashaw, great stand-up, great on the ground. That's what bantamweights need to have nowadays, like Dominic Cruz as well. So it'd be very interesting to see what's his name, Gallagher against someone good, because I just don't think he would have it. Yeah.
Yeah, fair. But next up, Usman Nurmagomedov with a nice. I won't lie, this fight kind of pissed me off only because while I was watching it, it kept fucking freezing for me every 2 seconds. So I was just kind of like, oh, you know what, fuck this. I watched like a good bit of it, but like I just couldn't be fucked because it was freezing every 2 seconds. So, but it looked, by the looks of it, Usman was winning. He's just a fucking beast. Man, I don't know why, but all these Nurmagomedovs, man, everyone apart from Khabib has the most elite striking I've ever seen in my life. These guys in Dagestan have some different type of gravy, man, that Khabib unfortunately did not inherit. I don't know why, but I guess he wanted more wrestling stardom. But interesting to see what Usman actually said. He wants to make their Nurmagomedov name famous in Bellator because it's already famous in the UFC, which I think is interesting. I like that mindset that he has, to be honest with you, man. And
Usman gonna become the triple champ.
hopefully.
He's gonna
like
drop
that.
to 145. He's gonna do 155 and 170. He's gonna just. And he's gonna come to UFC, fight Kamara Usman, He's gonna, when he wins, his name's gonna be Kamara afterwards. That's just it. No more Usman.
Fuck's sake, man. Ah, fuck. Oh, this was a decent card, you know. And can't forget, obviously, the main event of this fight, Sean Patricio Freire versus Manuel Sanchez. Pitbull, a lot of people saying should go over to the UFC. I think it'd be interesting to see, but I don't think Bellator wants to get rid of him just because
He's a huge
that's
name
a
for them.
very good name that like brings in some viewership to the Bellator. You know what I mean? I don't think they'd want to lose one of their precious assets.
He's got one
Their
more
company.
fight for them, definitely. Well, I'm not sure what's left on his contract, but he's definitely gonna do one more fight for them, because that's booked. It's the it's the final of the Grand Prix.
Yeah.
So he'll definitely be taking that fight, and depending on that, you know, could we see Pitbull in the UFC? That'd be very interesting. I think. Imagine him coming over, and him versus Michael Chandler having a Bellator main event.
It would be potentially greatness, man.
Pitbull versus Chandler too, but in the UFC.
I'd love to see that, man. I'd love to see that. But next up, last night we saw. Last night we saw another card.
Domination. We saw domination.
Well, Sean, I didn't fucking watch the card. I'm gonna be real here. I'm a complete amateur. I'm a complete casual. So, last night Bellator 256, and they had their quarterfinals for the Grand Prix. Ryan Bader versus Lyoto Machida. Ryan Bader with the unanimous decision, 5-round domination against Lyoto. What do you see next for Machida, Sean?
Honestly, there's not a lot I can see from right now. Like, I think he'll have to wait for this tournament to play out realistically before he gets back in, unless he wants to just take any fight, you know.
Yeah.
Because he could just
Probably
take any
will have
fight,
to.
you know what I mean? Just take anything. But I think potentially what we'll see is coming up now on the 16th is another Bellator card, Nemkov versus I can't think of his name, and also Corey Anderson versus the youngster. So, you know, there's going to be two losers there. Someone potentially who Machida could fight. But Machida's getting older. There's no doubt about that. So, you know, I think his speed is definitely going from a little bit, which means like those big wrestlers like Ryan Bader and stuff, they can just get a hold of him too easily now. Whereas his karate style used to have him so, you know, like so much faster in that stance and that ability to just get out of the way. Oh, just sprawl, you know, just be able to outstrike these guys. So it's definitely a very interesting one for Machida. Is it time to hang up the gloves soon? You know, I'd say get another fight going, and you kind of have to review from there for him. But yeah, like it's a very interesting one. But the problem with Bellator, for me, is if a fighter has a name, and he gets absolutely destroyed like 5 fights in a row or something, but he's still a draw, then they won't like drop him or anything, you know? Like someone like Chael Sonnen or something like that. Like if Chael Sonnen had lost like 5 fights in a row, they wouldn't have dropped him. They would have just kept selling Chael Sonnen fights just to make an easy book. I feel like they're a company that they do think of their fighters financially, but at the same time, they don't, like, CTE does not exist to these people.
Yeah. Basically.
So, I think it's important that
Yeah.
our boy Machida takes a look back at this fight. Think, you know, maybe give it one more go. But like he won't be getting a title shot this year, you know.
Oh, 100% not.
That's
man.
what I mean.
There's
This loss has meant that there's nothing for the rest of the year.
No last run.
I mean, there potentially could be if he wants to wait it out, but like, it's gonna be a while because Firstly,
He's only getting younger. I mean, older as well.
Firstly, you got Nemkov fighting, and then Corey Anderson. Then you gotta wait for Romero and Rumble,
Oh,
which is gonna be a banger.
I can't
Um,
wait for that, man. 7th of May, boys. Tune in.
That's gonna be fucking fireworks. That's all I'm gonna say.
Facts, man.
Or else it's gonna be terrible, which would be funny. But that's just how it is with those two. It's gonna be very interesting with Rumble and Romero.
Yeah,
But
100%.
but the thing is, like, Rumble and Romero, both of them are the kind of guys, which adds to the problem for like someone like Lyoto Machida, is if let's say Anthony Rumble wins, okay,
Uh-huh.
then he fights Nemkov and loses, and then and then in the final Ryan Bader wins or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
Then they would literally, Bellator would just give either Romero or Bader Romero or Rumble a title shot because they're big names, you know.
100%, man.
Because that's what Bellator do. They do pay attention to their rankings, but also they
It's
want
a
to,
business.
you want to make a quick buck, so they
It's a
would
business.
they 100% would give those guys like the fights and stuff, which is fair enough. But so like for people like Machida, it's just not gonna happen for a long time. If you want to wait for it, be my guest. But I'd like to see him retire maybe after a win. You know, if he can fight one more time, retire somewhat on top. You know, like with a little cheeky dub.
That'd be very nice to see, man, honestly. But Sean, you mentioned looking after their fighters, and as we mentioned in the last podcast, the new Venom deal is coming into effect for this card. Sean, we were talking about the card. I mean, not the card, but we were talking about the pay and how that's gonna be. And it came out that the pay is actually, if you put into account the inflation, it's actually worse compensation than Reebok. What do you think of that, man?
I'm surprised. You know, I'm actually quite surprised with it. I thought that they would have allowed sponsorships on there. You know, as long maybe like one sponsorship as a partner with Venom, approved by Venom or something like that. But clearly not. And it's disappointing. I thought they would have made the UFC once again an organization where the fighters can make more money. But this is not a lot of money for the fighters. Like, it will pay a bill or two, you know.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be able. They couldn't. You're gonna struggle to. Because when you take into account how much money they make in these fights, you add your Venom deal, then they gotta pay for like bills, their camp and stuff. They walk away with like a profit margin of like 10 grand or something.
And that, taking into account salary and all, like the average salary, I think, in America. Let me actually search this up just so I'm exactly correct. Because I don't want to. Oh shit! Average salary. The average salary in America is 30 grand. So you're gonna have to fight basically 3 times a year in order to make this 30 grand. But what happens when you're 40 and 50? You're not gonna be fighting unless you're like fucking Yoel Romero, who's like 76. Do you know what I mean? With that Cuban blood, you're not gonna be fighting. So, especially as well, if you lose a fight, let's not forget you're not getting that double bonus. The opponent will get double their money just because they won the fight, and that's detrimental to the people who are like fighting the prelims and all. Because if they lose a fight, well, they also lose fucking, I don't know,
Bank.
a chunk of, yeah, fucking a chunk of change, man. A big chunk of change. But I don't know. It's the game, man. Unfortunately, there's not much we could do about it.
You know, I would hope Dana White. Hopefully, in the future, this will change. But
because the sponsors,
yeah.
I saw a comment with saying there's this guy. Basically, he got a nice little finish over the weekend. But he was saying, I get paid more in the regional circuit off my sponsors than a UFC fighter who has 6 to 10 fights. And so I calculated it. This guy's making 10 grand off of sponsorships for a regional circuit. Imagine the amount of money that sponsors could pay for a UFC prelim. That's probably double. They could be making at least 20 grand for prelim fighters on
Exactly.
in the UFC.
Exactly.
But they choose to instead fucking get Venom as their like official close partner. Like, who cares? Nobody, let's be real. Who's buying those fucking hoodies with the UFC names on them? Like, you don't see people rocking around with a Conor McGregor, Venom, or Reebok UFC hoodie. Do you know what I mean? Or like a Khabib one. So I don't think you're getting a lot of merch sales, unfortunately.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I don't know, man. I'm not in their fucking pockets. I won't know what's up with
Milan,
that.
before we talk about the fight night,
Go on.
I'd like to ask you a question. Have you heard about the recent Henry Cejudo news?
Yeah. I saw this.
Henry Cejudo, Triple C versus the Olympic bronze medalist, aka Floyd Money Mayweather.
This is official, right? Because there was a picture of Dana, someone else, and Floyd hanging about Instagram. And I was wondering what that's about. Could it be the Henry Cejudo and the Mayweather? Well, it kind of looks like it, doesn't it?
I'm not even gonna lie, dead ass, Floyd Mayweather would have him out of there inside like 2 rounds.
You think?
5 rounds. Because think about Connor. Connor had attributes, yeah. He could keep him away. He could keep Floyd away for a certain amount of time. He had power in his hands, you know. And let's not forget, Connor fights at 155.
Yeah.
Okay, Henry is like a 135er. He was a 145er at one point in his career.
But let's not forget, he has to cut for that, my friend. So he's realistically a natural, probably 150, 160 fighter.
Okay, but then think about how tall is Henry Cejudo.
Pretty short.
I'll type it up now. Henry Cejudo height.
Henry Cejudo is
his
not
height.
that tall.
He's 5'4". Floyd Mayweather is 5'8". Like, Floyd Mayweather literally has reach on this guy.
It's kind of crazy, to be honest.
So Henry Cejudo, yeah, not a boxer, a wrestler. He's got okay striking in overall. He's fighting Floyd Mayweather, the greatest boxer of all time, and Floyd Mayweather has attributes. He's got the length and reach against him. Like, what? Like, why was this fight taken? Floyd has a 72-inch reach, and Henry Cejudo has a 64-inch reach.
That's kind of ridiculous, to be honest.
Like, Henry is walking into a bad situation right now.
Well, not really, because first of all, he's coming in to fucking get that bag, bro.
Oh, I know. Don't get me wrong. He's like Henry has fought bigger guys before. He fought TJ, who was bigger than him. But like, come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a bit.
But do you think Ring Rust will walk in for Floyd Mayweather? Because the thing is, when he fought McGregor, he last time he fought was maybe 2 years prior against Manny Pacquiao.
Let me ask you a
which
question.
Is still a dangerous
Let me ask you a
fighter.
question.
Yeah, go on.
Do you think Floyd Mayweather gives a fuck who he's fighting anymore? Because he's fighting Logan
Absolutely
Paul,
not, man.
a guy who outweighs him by like 300 kilograms. Nah, I'm kidding. But he's got over like 40 like, you think of, okay, so like the weight difference is about 50 pounds. That's about 20 something kg. But think about it this way. Logan Paul probably carries like, I want to say 30 to 40, maybe 50 kilograms more muscle than Floyd Mayweather. Okay. And also, he's only been boxing for 3 years, but he's got a guy with foundations of boxing who can, if he gets lucky and hits him hard, can lay him out, okay? Logan Paul's a bigger threat than fucking Henry Cejudo, man.
Logan
Because
Paul
if Floyd
fighter,
is
though.
really like, if Floyd wants to, he can just knock out Henry Cejudo. But I don't even think he'd do that. I think he'll literally walk in a circle around the ring for 12 rounds and outpoint him.
That'd be disgraceful.
I think that I genuinely think that Floyd would box like Yoel Romero.
Fuck. And then throw a flying knee real quick.
That'd actually be a funny fight because Yoel would not pursue Floyd, and then Floyd wouldn't pursue him, so they'd both just be there, like doing the weird hand movement shit, and it just wouldn't happen.
I'd love to see that shit, man, honestly. But it's an interesting thing to see, to be quite honest with you. I think if they have press conferences, it'd be really funny to watch because obviously Cejudo puts on like a cringy little act. Well, I hope it's an act anyway, where he's like cringy and all. But to be honest, like he has him on the Olympic gold medalist tier, bro. I think that's really funny how he's calling him a bronze medalist in the Olympics. The greatest boxer of all time, and you're still finding flaws in this guy, man. That's hilarious. You have to admit that, man.
He's calling him a bronze medalist.
In a completely different sport than compared to what he did.
Like Henry Cejudo got a gold medal in like a division of like really short guys, you know?
Henry Cejudo is a fucking beast, man. I love him so much.
I
But
hate
Sean,
him.
today, in a couple hours actually, we are recording this the thing is, this card is actually going on right as we speak.
A 26-second knockout just happened
You're taking the piss.
in round 2, 26 seconds in.
Oh, you fucking pussy, nah. I thought, boys, okay, so congratulations to Impa Kasan Ganei. I don't wanna butcher this guy's name. 9-1 against Sasha Palatnikov. We won't have to talk about that next week, obviously. We might even go through one more fight while we're recording this, but
Probably.
UFC Fight Night Vettori
Live on ABC.
versus Holland. It's happening right as we speak, man, and let's be real, there's only 3 fights that are actually interesting here, and I'll rank them
To be fair,
from the bottom being the least important to the top being important. Mike Perry being at the bottom versus Daniel Rodriguez. Interesting to see him back again. Then we have Marvin Vettori versus not just Kevin Holland. Not even, bro, this is a different breed. This is silent Kevin Holland versus coked up Marvin Vettori.
He's on something, 100%.
He is on fucking everything on the planet. He watched our Go episode and he got the wrong idea. He went to the laboratory, man. He went to the lab. But listen, the number one fight we're all here for, that me and Sean are going to watch today. Sam Alvey versus Julian Marquez. Oh my god, I cannot wait for this fight, man. I actually cannot. Because Sam Alvey has stated he is fighting for his career right now. Everything, his career is on the line. This is some shit you see in the WWE, man. This is what the fight business is all about, man. I think he purposely did this to bring in the more viewers, man. That's how much of a genius Sam Alvey is. But listen, I watched Julian Marquez's fight actually yesterday against his last opponent, Maki Pitolo, and it was an interesting fight. Sam Alvey said it best. In all his fights, he's not winning until he wins, which I thought was a fucking beautiful way of saying it, because he'd be kind of outstruck or outstriked. I don't know. I'm fucking stupid.
But Sam Alvey will wait for those little moments.
Yeah, he. Man, I'm calling it now. I'm saying this right now. Quote me on this. I want you guys quoting this, okay? Superman punch is happening in this fucking fight. A Superman punch. I don't care. Sam Alvey is gonna hit the nastiest Superman punch you've quite ever man. It's gonna be disgusting, man. That's all I have to say, brother. You'll all see.
Milan,
You'll all see.
I'm gonna need you to do something for me.
Yeah.
You're gonna. Oh my god.
Oh,
my
by the
God.
way, guys, actually,
Oh my god.
what's up?
I'm gonna need you to put this as a timestamp in the thing. Remember Dan on Jung, the last opponent of Smiling Sam Alvey.
Of who?
Smiling Sam.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to see who he's fighting next?
Oh, I was actually interested to check this, but I forgot. Who is he fighting?
The PIMP himself. William
Stop.
Nightmare Knight.
No. Are you serious?
Yeah, William Nightmare Knight, 5'10" of muscle, 205.
Send me a picture of this man, please. Man, that's ridiculous. Fuck.
You ready to see this guy?
Yes.
This better be included in the podcast. This is gold.
I have it. I have it screenshot here, man. Alright, let me see this. Oh my god. Holy shit, this guy's a fucking unit. Wait, is this in the UFC?
Yeah.
This guy has gyno in that picture, man. Jesus, look at his right pec, man.
He's
This guy has a full-on tit on his pec.
He's 9-1, and he's been knocked out once. He's got 8 KO victories and one decision.
Oh my god.
That's gonna be such a banger. Like, I'm not even messy. April 10th as well. That's on this card.
No, you're lying.
What the fuck? How did we not see this? It's just today.
Dude. It's literally happening now. It's gonna happen now. Yo. Live reaction?
Huh?
Live reaction. Do you want to watch it? It's starting at 5 o'clock. No fucking way, man.
You know
That's
what's
actually
funny?
crazy.
You know what's funny about that fight as well?
Go on.
That Jung Dan Un or whatever his name is went from drawing with Sam Alvey. And he's on the prelims, and Sam Alvey drew with them. And he's on the main card. He's the third fight from the main event.
Man.
He's the third card from the main event.
Alright, guys. Shout out to the UFC. Shout out to ESPN. ESPN Plus. You already know, man. Come on.
But just to briefly go through the rest of these fights,
Yeah.
and I'll make an early boy prediction. Marvin Vettori's going to win this by UD. I think either UD or by stoppage. He's going to beat Kevin Holland. Aaron Arnold versus Sadiq Youssef. Interesting little fight, to be honest. Sadiq Youssef's got power in those hands. I've seen it.
Man.
But Aaron Arnold is a British legend, so
They're
It's
about to
hard.
make their entrances, man.
I'm gonna say for these two, Aaron Arnold, Sadiq Youssef, I'm gonna say I don't know. I'm gonna go Sadiq Youssef by first round knockout. I'm gonna go with
Well, you know what? I'm gonna go the complete opposite, and I'm gonna
Aaron
go
Arnold first round.
Arnold Allen first round knockout.
Okay, that'll be
You
fun.
bitch.
I'm gonna say Sam Alvey's gonna get the job done via split decision.
Sam Alvey is. I'm saying it right now. Sam Alvey is winning this fight. Superman punch. That's all I have to say, man. Superman punch by Sam Alvey.
I
You heard
think
it here first.
I think Mike Perry is gonna win this fight too by third round knockout.
I think he's going to
Serious,
split or unanimous,
send me
to be quite
the
honest.
send me well we've actually paid for the fight, guys, so Milan.
Yeah. No, I'll just share screen, man. I'll share screen.
Yeah, but I'm gonna send Milan some cash, so we're
Yeah,
paying.
the Revolut, obviously. The Revolut, man.
The Revolut hashtag shout out
Yeah.
Revolut, guys. You know what?
Shout out Revolut, shout out ESPN.
So share your screen when you're ready, but
But
let's real quick.
let's keep talking, I guess.
Let's just keep talking about the rest. This is actually so funny that we just stumbled this on today.
Man, listen, though. It's just, it's what we do. Listen, real quick. this card is interesting. I can't wait to talk about the rest of it. I can't wait to talk about the Sam Alvey card. What happens in the middleweight division next week, as well as some other things. But yeah, what else can we talk about, Sean, real quick?
Let's
before
talk
they
about
make
this
their
card a
entrances?
little more, but like not what is happening, what could have happened. Darren Till pulling out again. We
Oh,
talked
true,
about it a
true.
little bit recently, but he's getting a little bit of hate from Marvin Vettori saying you didn't show like like the X-rays and shit. Like Darren Till is not the kind of guy to like why like he wanted off. He was gonna like it's just Darren Till. Like he's not gonna put like it's Marvin Vettori. Because Marvin
Yeah.
Vettori, he's obviously jacked and all, but he's not a crazy good guy. Like, he's shown in the past he's susceptible to being gassed and stuff, you know? And although Marvin had a really good fight against Izzy, and that was the last time he lost, I think that it would have been a good fight for Till to take. But, sorry, a little bit more we can talk about. I'll
Sean,
move on
I just
from
want to
that
say
quickly.
really quickly, okay, guys? Shout out to our first comment on this channel. My man, Vivian Farmer, the biggest bot in the game.
I haven't
with
seen
the-
the comment. I haven't seen it.
It was on our most recent video, Sean. I believe the one with, oh no, not the most recent, post number 8, podcast number 8. Go to the comments. It's record breaking. I'm not gonna put it on. Oh no, it's not here anymore. Fuck. Okay, it's gone, but
It's gone, so technically
Vivian
we
Fa-
have been removed.
it's been
So-
removed by the fucking YouTube because it was a bot sending some fucking fishy ass link. But hey, first comment regardless. Shout out to Vivian Farmer. We promised a shout out. We're delivering. Vivian Farmer, you're a legend, my man. You're a legend.
Okay, so cool.
we'll
Aljamain
just talk about-
out for 9 months. Better strip him of the title.
Oh, stop. Fuck's
Strip
sake,
him.
man.
Strip him.
This
That's
guy
all I'm saying.
Has to get
That's all
stripped.
I'll say. Strip him immediately because he's going to be out holding up the division for 9 months. All UFC has to do is just guarantee him in writing you're going to get that title shot. And then that's fair enough for me. Like, even though I don't think he should get another title shot because he's a fucking actor and a pussy,
Yeah.
give it to him because it's fair enough. It's fair. It's fair. It's fair, I think. But also what I want to do is, oh yeah. So I was gonna say for Aljo, I think I said this before on the podcast. Till, Corey Sandhagen versus TJ Dillashaw. Make that for the belt, and the winner fights Piotr Jan. That's what I think they should do.
Oh man, I
Number
want-
one,
I just
one
want anything to happen in
Sandhagen
this division.
versus ex-champion Dillashaw. It makes sense. Don't tell me
I
it
want
doesn't make
anything to happen in this division, man. As long as Aljo, okay, fair enough if you're fucking injured. Don't hold up. Obviously, the UFC has nice some fighters prior. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's been seen. But
You
like,
can't- you
nobody
can't- you
fucking wants to see Aljo hold up this division. That's actually heating up as well.
Exactly. You're right there. It's not like it was not like when Stipe was holding up a dead heavyweight division.
Yeah,
You know,
the heavyweight, and even with Khabib, the lightweight division is probably, as well as the heavyweight, two of the most popular divisions in fighting.
it
Period.
was dead for a little bit. You know,
It was, but then obviously it doesn't make that huge of an impact. But this division that Peter Yan and Aljo and everyone else that are in, there has to be some sort of action happening.
it's getting
There's no title
spicy. It's
fights,
getting
nobody
too
cares.
spicy. You know,
Yeah,
like
essentially.
Corey Sandhagen Dillashaw. The winner of that fights for the belt. You know what I mean? The winner that has to fight for the belt. Maybe you could do the winner of Corey TJ fights Piotr Jan. You could do that maybe, and then the winner of
Perhaps.
that can fight like Dominic Cruz, or something like the winner of Dominic Cruz versus Sean O'Malley if that fight happens, which that obviously won't happen.
Uh-oh.
But like that's just me being a fanboy. But you know what I mean? The
Ladies and
the
gentlemen,
bantamweights
I think
have
I
got to
kinda fucked up my
have got to move.
Discord here on my computer.
You
Wait,
know,
hold up.
whilst we're waiting for this,
Sean, can you hear me there?
pardon?
Are you able to see my screen?
It's just loading there, Milan.
Okay,
Oh,
I think my
I'm
Discord
echoing so
is
bad.
fucked. Oh. Yeah, I know. Wait, hold up. Discord is. I just had you on loudspeaker real quick. Discord is shitting a brick. I'm gonna have to restart this bad boy. Hold up.
Cool.
But yeah, man. This division is starting to heat up, and it's something that the UFC can't fuck up. Strip Aljo, I don't care. Strip Aljo. If he's gonna be out for 9 months, nobody wants to wait till next year, because obviously there's gonna be a fight camp as well that we have to wait. People don't want to wait, man. We want to see this division light up. So strip him. Next fight, winner of Sandhagen TJ, and Peter Yan fights the winner of them for the title, and then if Aljo really wants, fights the winner of those.
If he's back,
What? Oh fuck! I can't even hear you. Shit. Hold up.
because
Keep talking, Sean, about whatever. I'll just join real quick.
sorry, what's wrong, Milan?
Okay, I'm back. Hello,
Cool.
Sean. Can you hear me?
Yeah, no, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
Why does Discord? Oh, okay. Here it is. This isn't okay. Let me just. Perfect. Can you see that, Sean?
Oh, is the fight started?
Hello.
Okay, we're watching the fight
Oh,
now,
shit.
guys. Whilst we're talking about it,
It's not
maybe
happening now, but
it's starting soon in a minute. Before
they
we
haven't started.
we could talk about some potential oh, I can hear that as well. Some potential rumors inside the UFC.
Yeah, let's go.
Like, yeah, so in the lightweight division, you got a little triangle of Dan Hooker, Gaethje, and RDA. Any of those could fight, and it would be a banger. I think the most likely could be RDA and Hooker, because they're kind of similar, sort of, you know. Because I don't, for some reason, Gaethje's not really fighting.
I don't know. It's a weird situation with Gaethje because he was number one in this division. Well, not he was number one contender. He was one of the most dangerous lightweights in the division, and now people are
He
just
still
kinda-
is. He still is.
Well, yeah, but nobody wants to fight him for some reason. Do you know what I think should happen, Sean?
What's that?
I think Eddie Alvarez gets the call back to the UFC because they see what happened to him in the one. They're like, do you know what, Eddie, come back home, and they put up Eddie versus Gaethje 2.
How'd the first fight go?
Fucking Eddie finished him.
Eddie finished Justin.
Hey, look, do you know what? While I'm sharing screen, I'll fucking put it up for you, man. Eddie versus Gaethje. It'll just be a quick clip, but
Okay, I didn't know this happened. Cool.
there it is, Sean.
Eddie Alvarez doing, oh, something I see with Justin Gaethje always, guys. Whenever I see him, is his leg kicks are insane.
Oh, stop, man. This guy's a
He
warrior.
can throw leg kicks from inside the
Here it is.
clinch.
Look at this. Same punch! Same! He landed the exact same punch that he did in one right there.
Show me. Go back. What a banger that was.
Look, a knee, there, boom. Those are the exact same fights that he landed in the other fight.
Eddie Alvarez,
shots.
the GOAT.
But he finished Gaethje. When you finish Gaethje, you know you're a fucking... But look at this. Boom. Clean.
Puts his hands up like that as well.
He did a Peter Yan, excuse me.
Piotr
Oh,
Yan as
shit.
well.
Fuck's sake.
What I will say about the lightweight division though, possibly do Justin Gaethje versus RDA or Dan Hooker would be a banger. I think in a dream world for me, Dan Hooker versus RDA, Dan Hooker versus Justin Gaethje for me, because I think it'd be a war, and that'd be so fun to watch. RDA for me does not really fit this division. He does, but he's just kind of like there, you know. Like he's not like I don't see him fighting for a belt anytime soon. I think he should take the Islam Makhachev fight because
I believe so as well.
Islam's a big name, you know. Like maybe he's not as high in the rankings, but a victory over Islam Makhachev would really push him up.
Oh,
Like
facts.
it would mean a lot for him. Like it's not like a useless fight to do.
Oh, here he is, the man himself.
The guy who drew to Sam Alvey, who should have lost.
Look at the new shorts, man. Alright, guys, so we might talk. Wait, let me just check if there's anything else we have to talk about here.
Not too much.
We have 2 more things, but we'll see. But
Look at the size of William Knight.
William Knight is 5'10", 6'4". Holy shit! Sean, make your pick. What are you saying, man?
I'm gonna say this fight is gonna go to the third round.
What did you say?
This fight's going to the third round.
I say, this is difficult because Daun Jung fucking put down Sam Granite Chin Alvey in the 3rd round.
Actually, wait, hold
This guy
on,
looks
hold
like
on.
a fucking unit. This guy's looking
Let me
extra juicy. Oh my god! Look at his traps. Oh my god, Sean, look at this man.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna say this fight could end in the very first round because this guy's been knocked out before, and so Dahan Jung has never been knocked out.
Look at him.
But he looked. Dahan Jung a few times in that Alvey fight, that lead uppercut was fucking him up.
Daun
So
Jung.
this
I'm
fight
saying
could
this right now. Daun Jung's
very
getting knocked
easily end
out.
in that first round.
Daun Jung's getting knocked out. 1 draw. Do you know who caused that? Sam Alvey made it so that every time Daun Jung is announced, they have to say that draw just to remember Sam Alvey. This is, man, listen, man, this is actually kind of crazy, I won't lie.
The fact they're not running back that fight is embarrassing. Oh, this fight's not stopping as well. Mark Smith does not stop the fights.
Unless you're dead, man.
Mark Smith wouldn't have stopped the Eddie Alvarez fight. He would have said, keep going.
Daun Jung looks a bit nervous.
Well, look at the size of the guy he's fighting.
Oi, oi, oi.
Did you hear what John Anik just goes, a brick house of a man? Look at those leg kicks.
Those hurt already. Those hurt.
The jab versus the low kick they're saying.
Oh my god.
Jason Knight with a very vicious low kick he went for. Jason Knight has not let his hands go, just throwing kicks.
Oh my fucking god, that is annoying.
We're still going. 30 seconds into the fight. Lively from Knight.
So far, Knight. Those shorts, I'm not gonna lie, are kind of nice. Knight's ones, man. Look at them.
Knight is
They're
very
nice.
lively with the low kicks.
Leg kick city right here, boys. I don't think a punch has been thrown yet.
Knight is really swinging for the fence with these low kicks.
Oh,
Knight going for the
Daun
takedown now.
Jung.
Oh, but he's defended it. He's got him against the cage now.
Daun Jung is just hugging him. His reach is that big.
Daun Jung with a takedown.
Beautiful. Ooh.
Daun Jung with a second
Beautiful.
takedown. Straight into the full guard.
Well, not quite. Okay, now it is.
There you go. It was sort of a half guard, but now he's in the full guard. This is a good tactic from Jung to tire him out, I think.
Facts. I think he's gonna try and want to. I think his left knee. Yep, he's trying to pass that guard, putting his left knee inside the thigh of Knight.
Oh,
Could the
please
camera
don't let
please
this...
pan away so we could see what's happening with the knees. It's because it's I think it is. Look. No. Okay. No. It kind of looked like it.
All I'm
Right
going to
now, it's
say
just
about this
kind of
fight
like
is...
round.
All I'm going to say about this fight is please don't let this fight be like this for the entire
A
thing.
decision. Oh dear.
Imagine Jason... Is his name Jason Knight?
Nah, William
Knight.
Knight.
Sorry.
Oh,
William
beautiful strikes from the bottom.
William Knight via triangle choke.
He's landed about 5 punches. Daun Jung finally landing his first strikes of the fight. 2.5 minutes into it.
This is dead. They're dead on the ground. I think this is very. Oh, he's got a nice position there, and he's trying to advance into mount almost. So he's trying to get.
I think he's clapping for inactivity.
Yeah.
The ref has clapped for inactivity, boys. Okay, butterfly guard.
Okay, he's
kind of going
okay.
for
He's passed. He's passed. Lovely,
beautiful stuff.
lovely.
Beautiful stuff. William Knight has his leg hooked in though, so he's going to try and not let anything happen.
That arm's all loose though.
Oh, he unhooked it. Oh, that would have been a nice reversal there. He has pure power. Is he gonna get this? Oh, get his back. No. This is.
Oh, that
cheeky.
would have. He went for like a. Well, he wasn't. He had his back to him. He just threw the arm around.
Oh, William Knight, stop, please. You're not down, Jung. Oh my, stop.
Down, Jung with his third takedown of the round.
I think William Knight has finally realized you don't try and fucking grapple or try and get in a clinch with Dang Jung because
this is just funny because what he's done every time is he's done that classic playground trip, grabbed the top of his body, put the foot behind his leg, and just sweep them down to the floor. The classic playground trip is what Dallin Jung is doing. Dallin Jung's working for an arm. Oh my god, there's some naughty elbows.
William Knight still has him in the half guard though.
William Knight looks tired already.
Well, this guy's a big ball of fucking muscle, so I'd be surprised if he wasn't.
A big ball of test. He's just holding his wrist. He's gonna just try and break his arm.
His gyno is helping Daeun Jung not go on top of him. Nah, I'm joking, guys. Allegedly.
Do people have seen the picture of him? Oh my god.
He is so close to getting to his back. Get the back.
Oh. Kick him in the back of the head, man. No, I'm joking.
He looks so gassed already. What was that? What was that? Wait, Charlotte, did you see
He was gonna throw a flying knee. Here, can you full screen this?
He was a midget for a second. Well, guys, that was interesting to see so far. I think I'd say this is Daeun Jung's round.
Oh my god, Daeun Jung could maybe have 10-8'd that round. Oh my god.
That was disgraceful.
Compared to what a lot of judges have given, I think he could have easily 10-8'd that round. Because that's like the amount of control he had over Jason in that round. But I would say that's like a 10-9.
He's spitting out blood right now after the first round. Is this tooth out?
This fight's gonna get stopped in the second or third, I think. Because
I think he just lost a tooth, Sean.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, look. His right tooth. If you see it, I think he might have lost a tooth. Oh no, I genuinely think he might have lost a tooth there. Because he is bleeding a lot from his mouth when he's spitting out that water.
This is gonna be the second or third. I think Daeun Jung's gonna knock.
It's gonna be a knee right here. When it's Modelo, man, you know it's gonna be a knee.
This Fight Clock sponsored you by Modelo.
I can't wait to see Sam Alvey. Whoa. Sam Alvey get that.
Knight just looks so bad. He looks so bad in his feet now at this point.
Is this Knight's first ever UFC fight, or has he been in the UFC?
No. I think he's been. I'll check it now.
Okay.
I'm actually kind of nervous though to leave because a knockout could happen at any moment. These 205ers.
Those leg kicks. Oh my goodness! That was a dangerous right overhand.
It's his. He was on Dana White's Contender, and this is.
Sean, please watch this.
Had one fight. So William Knight, this is his.
Oh my fucking goodness, that's annoying shit.
This is William Knight's. So it's his it's his first fight in the second fight of the UFC, and he had one fight under.
Those low kicks are disgusting.
Oh, it was a tasty right hand.
On the fence though. Daeun Jung is on the fence though.
Look at the way Knight is throwing though. He's putting his head back.
William
Down
Knight,
Jung.
have you not
Down
realized?
Jung with the playground trip.
William,
With
stop.
the playground
William,
trip.
Stop,
With the
William, have you
playground
not
trip.
realized?
He's got side control as well.
You don't do this, William. Stop it, please. You don't fucking do this.
Oh
He
my
has to do...
god.
Will he learn? 3 out of 4 takedowns. I don't know why it is not 4 out of 4. But brother,
No, it's 3. It's 3.
has his forearm on his neck, forcing him to give him his back.
Oh my god, he's got his back as well.
Well, not quite. The cage is blocking his left foot to go in. He's trying to.
You know what I mean.
He's going.
Oh,
for it. Come
he's
on,
fucking him in
Down
the
Jump.
ass.
What are you doing? Do something. Get his back, please.
Nah, you know what you do? Just start. Oh, he's got his wrists.
Oh, one hook in.
He's trying to get. He's trying to get the hooks in.
I'd say land
Just-
some ground
you know
and
what I
pound
think?
strikes right here.
No, I get a knee to the body from here. Get a cheeky little. Look how open
Beautiful, beautiful hook going inside the thigh.
it is. Knight's doing well to keep those hands locked up. Keep that one.
As soon as he grabs that wrist, he has his wrist. He just needs to pull out, just like Khabib does. Down Jung. On
Please
his
just
back.
stand up.
He is
Just
so
stand
close
up.
to.
Power, raw power,
So powerful.
raw power.
So, but he.
Oh, another takedown. Another takedown. 4 out of 5.
I wouldn't really say that's a takedown, Sean, but
Well, he took him down to the ground, brother.
yeah.
But he got him back. He got him back down the ground. Not a full takedown, obviously, but
Oh,
is that a
That-
takedown?
oh,
Would you say?
he is just ragdolling him right now. Okay, I apologize. I apologize to you, Jung. I really do, because calling the flanning him out with the hooks.
Oh, this is it.
This is
This
such
is
a.
it. This
This
could
is
be
beautiful.
it. This could be it. This could be
Those
it.
elbows are delicious.
This could be it, guys.
No, it's not, because Mark Smith isn't stopping this.
He's just blocking though. Like he. Oh,
He has his back, and there's still 1 minute and 43 seconds in the round. This is. Oh,
he's gonna.
one hook
He
is
might
out.
get. He might
He's
get the
flanned him out,
neck.
though.
He's not moving.
Flanned him,
His legs aren't moving. Okay, he's
and
he's
back
gonna-
into the hooks.
He's postured up like a body. He's gonna take it in the ass.
He is practicing his OnlyFans poses because he knows he's gonna
You know
lose
what you
this
gotta
fight
do?
right here.
You gotta just throw
4 out of
caution to
5
the wind, do a
takedowns.
Tony Ferguson roll right now.
Oh, that would work.
He just smashed his head off the floor. Oh my god. He's got a minute now. Jung is honestly like this is if depending on scoring, this could be 10-8 or something. Because he's got complete control of the round.
This is a unanimous decision victory looking like so far.
Well, he's got a clear victory over 2 rounds, like, and there's blood on the canvas from. I
This
think
is
Dallin
absolutely
Jung
disgusting,
comes
man.
out right now. If this goes to the next round, this could get stopped into.
This
when
is
he
a
goes to his
bloodbath.
corner.
It looks like a bloodbath.
Oh my god! Look at the amount of blood he's coming out of him. They're gonna have to check that out because there is so much blood coming from.
I
Knight.
genuinely think it's his tooth. I genuinely think so. Because it doesn't look like there's any cuts.
Knight is defenseless though. Like, what's he gonna like? He's doing nothing. He's not fighting back.
It's Mark Smith. He's not stopping this fight, Sean.
10
He's
seconds.
going to a decision.
I think. Oh my, guys! I'm not. I think this could get stopped when he goes to his corner because he's got nothing in the tank. Clearly, he's got nothing
Let's
to
see
do.
how he gets up. No, he got up. Oh, he is looking bloodied, man.
He's got nothing to offer. He's
Wait,
got
let me-
nothing. He's done. Call it. No, I just think they call this because
No,
like
they're not going to call it. They're not going to call it. Exactly. I was literally about to say, his only chance is to strike. William Knight has to strike with this man. William, 2 rounds so far. And you
William.
realize 4 takedowns out of 5. William, don't try and clinch with this man. Stop. It's
Knight needs to
please.
knock him out. He has to knock him out this round.
You landed a couple of punches on him.
Okay. Knight has to knock him out.
This is a banger right here.
William Knight has to knock him out because Dallin Jung should just come at him now. Just go fast. Dallin Jung should just go.
Man.
Come. Oh, William with 2 fucking right hands landing. 3.
He's going overhand right only. He is. Oh my
Another
god.
Another one from Knight. Oh, he's got that. Oh. And it's over. And
That's it.
The takedown. That's a unanimous decision.
Putting the knee on belly. Foundation jiu-jitsu right here. This is what you learn 2 minutes into your first fucking beginner class right here. Oh my goodness. This is so sad, man. William Knight. Oh, trying to get up. Beautiful. Reversal. Stop the clinch. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Wait, he's getting up again. Sheer power. Not again. Stop.
Another takedown. Another takedown. Da On Jung with another takedown.
Jung, just keep letting him up so you could just do that, man.
Just so we can have 19 takedowns. He's coming. He is coming for that takedown title.
Da On Jung, you absolute fucking beast, man.
3 minutes to go. Da On Jung as well. Da On Jung has been a majority for his career, been a striker. And to come out tonight and just do this.
They're in the 69 position right now.
What's he doing?
Headbutting his nuts.
What's he doing? He's giving him, like, he's resuscitating his stomach.
They are giving each other slop. They are giving each other the sloppy top.
The Glop 4009.
Absolutely, man. I couldn't have said it better myself. Whoa, Knight has him in some kind of crucifix position.
You know what he has him in?
Do
you know what he has? He's gonna... Dallin Jung's got him in a world's strongest slam right now. Paying homage to Mark Henry, Dallin Jung.
Pick him up and slam him. Please, William Knight. See, I kind of want William Knight to just have one more striking exchange.
I want him to.
He still has something in him.
Imagine William Knight gets the knockout finish.
This would be disgusting.
It would be so unfair.
I don't think he's getting up.
No,
Dallin Jung just is disgusting.
Nothing is happening really in the bottom, I guess the thing. Oh my god, that's behind the head.
Dallin Jung says this fight is too easy. Take away from points for me, please.
He's elbowed him in the back of the head as hard as he could.
Dallin Jung is trying to get some points deducted, so it's actually a close fight. He wants to 10-7 this one. Strongest slam. He's about to pick him up.
Jesus Christ, man. This is just painful to watch at this point.
I apologize to you, Dallin Jung. I really do, because I did not see this type of grappling with Sam Alvey. Because Sam Alvey really
Alvey's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Isn't he?
Sam Alvey's a fucking beast.
Is he?
I think he's a purple, actually. He's a purple.
Oh, my bad. He's a high-level jiu-jitsu guy.
A fucking judo specialist. Oh, he has him in a crucifix.
We know...
Brought him to his corner as well. William Knight, you have 1 minute left. You're not winning this fight, unfortunately.
William Knight, just try and... William Knight, what he needs to do now, is get his legs around his neck and just squeeze with those ties. Those python ties.
He doesn't need to squeeze. They're gonna stop. They're gonna stand up. They're going back to that sloppy top position right here. Dallin Jung said, you know what, it was so nice, I have to do it twice right here. He's looking at his balls right now. He's headbutting his balls again. They're back to that.
Tombstone pile driver.
Dallin Jung is 60. He is putting his crotch on the Knight's face. Okay.
Oh man, can he please? Oh please, just go for a guillotine. Just try it. Just squeeze, man. Just squeeze. You got 20 seconds.
Squeeze his forearm. Break it. Is he trying to choke him out?
He
Imagine
might
chokes
as
him out.
well.
If he chokes him out. Down, Jung goes unconscious, imagine.
Imagine he just went limp. Dao and Jung,
Down.
I'm going to say 30-25.
This was disgusting, man.
This man just got 30-25'd.
Holy shit.
It's probably already
Well, that is a crazy coincidence that we were just...
It's probably already
Yeah,
out,
man.
the result, is it?
What?
The result's probably already out.
No, I'm just checking out what's the next fight.
Well, the result's
He's
not out
thanking him
yet.
for the fight. Thank you, bro, he said.
Gee, fucking Jason Knight should retire, man. What was that? He showed like no technique in that fight. He showed he could kick him like a little bit, but he got fucking
Hand
just
land
destroyed.
over, hand rights.
He needs to drop weight. He needs to cut muscle. He's
His
too big.
coach is so happy. You could tell how hard he's smiling through that mask.
Yeah, that was Jason Knight needs to cut some of that muscle because get down to
I'm interested to hear-
185.
I'm interested to hear these scorecards. It is a unanimous decision, as we all know. But let's hear this real quick. I'm gonna put up the
Milan.
volume now. Yeah.
Milan. If our boy Jason Knight gets the victory here, I'm
Wait,
gonna
let's
buy you a
listen, let's
munchie
listen.
box.
If you what? Oh,
If Jason Knight wins,
oh my goodness.
Jason Knight.
Whoever gave that a 30-27, that's definitely Sal D'Amato. Definitely, man. What did you say if if Knight wins? What were you gonna do?
I said if Knight wins, I would buy you a munchie box.
I mean, you're already buying me, giving me money for the pay-per-view, obviously, yeah?
What's that?
You're already paying me for this pay-per-view, right? Because obviously, we're watching this legally.
Oh, Jason Knight, that's disappointing. He was 9-1. Sexy little record. That was
William Knight,
embarrassing.
I don't think realized after the... You don't try and... This is disgusting, man. Sam Alvey put on a better show than Knight.
He got 5 takedowns.
That's disgusting.
Probably more as well.
Okay, well, listen. Let's talk about the last couple topics that we have, and then we're going to end it because I don't think this is going to turn into a whole card live reaction.
No,
but
sir.
listen, we
The
can
last
watch a
thing-
couple more
the
fights
last
if you're
two-
down after, but listen, let's talk about here for now.
Francis Ngannou versus
Lewis
Ooh. It's gonna happen,
or
I
John
think.
Jones.
I
I
think
think John
it's-
Jones is out of the picture. He's being a little bit of a bitch, a bit of a diva, if I may say
I
so.
think it'll happen. I
about
think this is
money
gonna
situation.
happen first. Lewis versus... I think John Jones would be smart to allow Lewis to go first. Because if Francis Ngannou wins, that only elevates the fight. Because Derek Lewis brings in some
Oh, do
viewership.
you want to listen to this?
No, he's speaking some other language, man. If Francis Ngannou wins, then all it does is elevates the fight because Derek Lewis is a huge name, and it'll just make the fight even bigger. So Francis versus Lewis 2 should happen, and then if Francis wins, then the John Jones fight's even bigger, and then the John Jones will probably get the money he wants. But realistically, why would John Jones get that much? He wants 8 mil to 10 million. He wants more than that base pay. Conor McGregor got a 5 million base pay to fight Dustin Poirier.
Well, Sean, let's not forget, yeah, that base pay isn't the only amount of money that you get.
Exactly, but
Pay-per-view
John
sales.
Jones wants his base pay to be higher because he wants more of a guarantee.
Jones, if you really think you're that big of a fucking fighter, then just take the pay-per-view. Because if you think you're making Conor McGregor numbers, you'll easily make 20 million off the pay-per-views alone. Easily. But instead, no, you're not.
He wants the guarantee, but like realistically, like as DC said, I believe DC said cocaine ain't cheap.
Exactly, man.
Cocaine ain't cheap, so John Jones can be like that if he wants. I think it's actually a smart move to allow these two, Francis and Lewis to fight, because it'll be a great fight, striking exchange and all. So I think allow that fight to happen, and then the winner, John Jones, can fight. Well, he wouldn't fight Derek Lewis, to be honest, but he would fight Ngannou, no problem. But yeah, and then there's also been some rumors for Francis Ngannou to fight Dillian White.
Oi, listen. Don't call me I'm not bleeping this out. Mystic. Because, man, listen. I fucking predicted this fight. I already said it's gonna happen in the Go episode. Guess what? It's about to happen. Not in the Go episode, excuse me, in the Dream MMA Cred episode. And I said it might happen. It'll be a very interesting fight to watch. But, man, I hope it actually happens. I'd love to see I'd love to see Ngannou knock out White, to be honest with you, with an uppercut. No shade, no hate. But I just personally think Ngannou would knock out White with an uppercut. But man, last thing, Sean, I think we have to talk about here. Wait, can you hear me? Hello?
I can hear you indeed, sir.
Yeah, perfect. Last thing we're gonna talk about here.
Featherweight
Max
division.
versus Zabit Magomedsharipov.
Book it.
Book it. Max is in a weird situation because he's gonna have to wait a while because of this tough series that, frankly, no disrespect to these two fighters, but nobody's gonna watch. So Zabit, as Khabib said, he's the best in the world right now, best featherweight in the world. Well, let's put that to the test. The actual best featherweight versus Zabit. Let's go. Let's put it on. That could easily main event the card. Easily main event. Honestly. And basically, I want to see Max fight again. Especially against Zabit.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be such a fun fight to watch. Oh my goodness. But I think, I don't want to, listen. I think Zabit has had a couple problems with cardio before because people are saying, oh, he emptied his gas tank. But that's what you're meant to do towards the end of the rounds. Towards the later rounds, you're not trying to have energy saved up. You're trying to use all your energy up pretty much.
Exactly.
You're not going to finish a fight with like half a gas tank. You're going to be gassed, bro. It's such a stupid argument that his cardio is shit. No, he's just he's using it effectively and he's using all the energy to try and finish this schmuck. Well, hey, listen. Max versus Zabit. I think Max takes it. In my honest opinion, I don't see anyone knocking him out. It'd only be a decision win if Zabit was to win, but I don't think he will. Max is probably going to make him bleed as well.
Yeah, Zabit would have to train for a 5 round, like to fight for 5 rounds, and that's just not how Zabit does it.
Zabit does what he wants.
Max can do 5 rounds in his sleep, and throw 100% bombs the whole round. You know. So Max is just built different. Is the way we want to. What the ultimate way of saying it is, Max is just built different.
Max is a fucking beast, man. But listen, guys, this has been the podcast number 9. I can't wait to talk about this card in the next podcast. The first UFC card in a week, because there was none last week. So
podcast number 10 coming soon, with a little
baby.
a little special.
Listen, they don't want to hear, man. They don't want to hear a nice little thing happening next week, but That'll be next week. Good luck to all the fighters, especially Sam Alvey. I'm gonna see that fucking dub, man. Let's go. Let's get that dub. But hey, we'll be watching, man. Hey, listen. Sean, do you have any last words?
Jason William Knight is a terrible fighter. And yeah, that's all I really want to say. Thank you for listening, viewing, subscribing. M&S podcast, and that's all we have for today, guys. Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys. Peace.